It's something I've noticed now with some of our new clients. As we look at what they're doing in terms of marketing, we kind of scrub their marketing to determine what's working, what isn't working, and how we can refine it. And the reason why that is so important, and in the context of this podcast, why it's so important, is that when you go out of network, which is why you're listening to this podcast, when you successfully go out of network, it's very important to maximize your marketing so that you can replace any patients you might lose when you go out of network. Hey, and let's be candid, you are going to lose some patients when you go out of network. Naren, that's a blunt statement, but it's the truth. Agreed?
100% agree, Gary. Absolutely.
We've
It is
never
the
seen
truth.
it. We've never seen a situation where a practice didn't lose some patients. And sadly, it's the ones that the only reason they're in the practice is because you take their insurance. So you're going to shake those out. Now, the goal is to minimize the loss of patients and lose as few as we can. We want to put another way, put the positive way. We want to keep as many of your existing in-network patients as we possibly can. And the goal, let's put it right out there, the goal is to keep 85 to 90% of your existing in-network patients when you go out of network. But you're going to lose some, and so marketing becomes even more important than it ever was because we want to replace those proactively before you go out of network. And one more thing is that when you go out of network, for many practices, they will lose what was their biggest source of patients in the past, the PPO plan.
Right.
Now, it was your biggest source of patients, but also you were paying dearly for it. You were paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a year because remember that key point. I want you to think of your discount, the write-offs that you're required to take by the PPO plan. I want you to think of those write-offs as a marketing expense. And the write-offs are the difference between your usual fee and your contracted fee. And that difference today is typically 42 to 44%. So you're paying 42 to 44% of your revenue for marketing. And I want you to think of it that way because you're basically paying the insurance company to provide you patients. And I think when you look at it that way, all of a sudden the light bulb will go off and it's like, oh my goodness, I could spend a small fraction of that and get the added benefit of attracting people who choose me for reasons other than I'm on their insurance. So the second reason why it's so important to be proactive about this is as soon as you resign from Delta, MetLife, Travelers, Blue Cross Blue Shield, as soon as you resign, it's as if a giant hand reaches out to the spigot on your hose and turns the hose off.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is they turn the previous flow of new patients. So, Naren, let's get very specific about it. Let's say MetLife has been providing a practice 5 new patients a month historically.
Yeah.
And we've got to replace not only the ones that we're going to lose, but the 5 new patients a month that will now no longer be coming to us because we're no longer listed as a provider on those plans. So if marketing was important in the past, it becomes even more important in the future for the reasons we just outlined. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. And if you found it helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell button so you'll be notified of any time we upload future videos. I think you'll enjoy our coming content. Thanks so much.